Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is your channel BioPoint Stream the World of Bio, coming out with yet another supremely amazing lecture for our Cbse Board 2021 Class 10th students. Can you all hear me properly? Is the screen clearly visible to each one of you, and can you all hear me properly? Tell me yes or no on the chat box, everyone. No one? Yes, good evening, Nandakishore, Prahasansa, Bhavesh. Yes. Cute, Kushi, everyone, good evening. Can we start the session? Have you all hit the like button? So this is our amazing Telegram group at BioPoint, Bio Official 10, where we conduct regular discussion, updates on our classes, exams, daily questions, polls, and quizzes. Have provided the direct link to our Telegram group in our description box. So guys, all of the students who are watching the session, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our wonderful YouTube channel of BioPoint, Stream the World of Bio. Guys, amazing information, very important information to everyone watching over the session over here. You will be having the next text that is about the biology itself. Yes, sure, Prasansa will conduct tests for physics and chemistry also. Definitely 100% guarantee from my side. Definitely I would be there with you to conduct the test also. So the next test, have you all noted down the date? The next test on 22 November 2020 on the subject biology itself. Topic is full syllabus of biology 10. Date is once again reminding you everyone, 22nd November 2020. So guys, please watch till the end before sometimes in between, or at the end we'll definitely have the Menti quiz. Okay. Yes, Shashank, full syllabus of bio, life process, heredity and evolution, how do organisms reproduce, and our environment. Okay, the next Sunday we will be coming out with the test on physics, and after that chemistry, and finally we will come all together as a science paper. Yes, Those who are joining now, also don't forget to hit the like button, and those who have not subscribed our wonderful channel, don't forget to subscribe it and click the bell icon right now. So guys, we have the Menti quiz following, so I'll provide the code after the session. Okay, Mohit, tomorrow we would publish the results. Exactly. Naka Sumak, this is our part by part lecture right from the beginning on the chapter life process. The link is provided in the description box. This is the one of the difficult chapter for all 10th standard students. Heredity and evolution. So link is provided in the description box. How do organisms reproduce? 4 lectures, and last one, our environment. So the playlist of all these I've included in the description box. Done, everyone? Can you all hear me? I'm audible to everyone. Give me hearts on the screen, everyone. Everyone enjoying the session and ready for the session to play the Menti quiz also. Give me hearts on the chat box, everyone. And Naka Sumak, and for all others also, if you wanted me to take once again the chapter, definitely I would be taking all these chapters part by part once again. Yes. Thank you so much. What about the others? No hearts for BioPoint, everyone. Have you all taken down your papers for your respective correction, and you can note down which point you have missed while you answer the question? Okay, so let's discuss question number right from question number 1 onwards. Let's discuss one by one. Ready, everyone? So question number 1 on your screen right now. So this is your question number 1 for the last biology revision test series. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. So first question, name the substance whose build-up in the muscles causes vigorous physical exercise may cause cramps. So I hope I have been taking out your answer keys also. Your answer sheets are also along with me over here. So most of you have done really well. Okay, first of all, a big hands to everyone who have done the test. Okay, everybody who have done the test. Okay, I'm not cared about your marks also, but many of you have written really absolutely well. Okay, so most of you, I'll be telling how many of you have gone this wrong also. So guys, the correct answer for the question is option B, lactic acid and energy. Lactic acid and energy is the correct answer for the question. Okay, everyone. Easy question, right? So please take care. Multiple choice. You will have these kinds of questions for your Menti quiz also. So let's move on to the question number 2. This was your question number 2. In human males, the testes lie in the scrotum because it helps in the process of formation of sperm. Guys, in case of human males, all the reproductive structures are present inside our body, but the testes of human males are present outside their body. Okay, the testes are present outside the human body in a pack or a pouch-like structure. Okay, a pouch-like structure called scrotum. I hope you know this. Multiple choice, very easy question. But most of you, some of the students have made this answer wrong. Okay. So guys, it is not for the easy transport of gametes or the process of mating. The testes lie in the scrotum. It is because for the formation of sperm. Ritesh Kumar, after the session, I will provide the code for you. Okay. Done. Focus on the class. You will get all the questions correct for the Menti quiz. Okay, easy questions. Let's move on to question number 3. Oh my God. So this was your question number 3. The embryo in the humans. Long answer type question. I'll explain which points you missed or which points you have to write. So question number 3. The embryo in the humans get nutrition from the mother's blood with the help of a special tissue called placenta, villi, uterus and womb. So the correct answer for the question was option A, placenta. Yes, A is the correct answer. Absolutely, Shiv Kumar Pandey. Okay, placenta provides a necessary nutrition to the developing fetus inside the mother's womb. Next one, a cross between two individuals resulted in the ratio of 9:3:3:1 for 4 possible phenotypes of the progeny. So guys, some of you have made mistake for this. Some of you have made mistake for this question. So I don't want you guys to make mistake for such a silly question. 9:3:3:1. Guys, 1:2:1. Okay, I'll explain it. Shiv Kumar, I'll explain it. Okay, listen. Guys, you have to study. In for your exam, you won't be asked any question related to a dihybrid cross. The correct answer for the question is option B, dihybrid cross. Very easy one. You have to just by heart the concept. That is, for monohybrid cross, you will have the ratio as 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio. What do you mean by genotypic ratio? The genotypic ratio means the genetic constitution, and the phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross was 3:1. Phenotypic means the physical expression. So this ratio is in case of monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross means what? Capital T small t into capital T small t, like this. This is an example for a monohybrid cross. And dihybrid cross means you are taking two different character. Okay, for example, capital A, capital T, small t into capital A, capital T, small t. You're taking two different characters. So, guys, this is the genotypic ratio, not the genotype, the phenotypic ratio of the dihybrid cross. Done? If you're okay, you can tell me okay on the chat box. This was a question number 5. In the given food chain, if the amount of energy at the fourth trophic level is 4 kilojoule, what will be the energy available at the producer level? This was the next question that came for your exam. So guys, they have given you the fourth trophic level, the energy level is 4 kilojoule. So guys, for snake, you have the 4 kilojoule. So we studied that always energy follows a 10% energy low. 10% energy low. Guys, all the 10 students who are watching the session, be active, comment down your answers. Okay. Please interact with me. Please interact with me. Okay. Or else I'll also feel sleepy. Okay, everyone. All the students. All. Here only I could see the active members, Naka, Sumak, Shiva, Ritesh, Prasansa, all these girls. Yes, Wonder Girl, come on. Everyone can do the same. So guys, 4 kilojoule over here. Then you have the frog. Frog, you will have 40 kilojoule. Okay, 10% energy is lost traveling from the third to the fourth. Here you will have, in the case of grasshopper, 400 kilojoule. When it comes to the producer level, you will have the 4000 kilojoule. So the correct answer for the question is option D. Okay, Shiv. You wake up. So guys, if there is any issue happening with the audio, please tell me. Okay, I have muted the sound of the audio device. Okay. If any cracking or you could not hear me, just please tell me or write down in the chat box. You wanted me to explain once again. Yes. Good. So please ask me. So guys, first trophic level, moving on to the second trophic level, moving on to the third trophic level, to the fourth one. You imagine this kind of a food chain. So if the first you have, I'll explain it in another way. 1000 is the energy level associated with the first trophic level, that is a producer. When it comes into the second one, the 1000 will changes by 10%, that is 100. Then the 100, when it is passed on to the third one, it will reduce on to the 10. Okay. And finally, when it comes to the fourth one, the energy will be 1. So here they have given that the fourth trophic level, it is the snake. And what is the energy level? It is a 4 kilojoule. So 40 over here in the third one, 400 on the grasshopper, and 4000 on the level of grasses. Okay, is it clear? Yes, guys. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the 1 mark question, subjective questions. We have the next one. Oh my God. Yes. Guys, have you all taken down your written answers? I'm showing you the point that you have to write when you write the answer. If you have any doubt or less clarity in any answers, you can ask me. I'll explain those answers, because we have to move fast and do the Menti quiz also. Because I know that all the people over here are waiting for the Menti quiz to be the topper in the Menti quiz. Definitely you will be, because I've set the question based on this class only. Okay. So guys, this was the 6th question, which was a 1 mark question that I asked you. What is a gene? Most of you have done well for this question, but some students, the answers of some students lack a bit clarity. There was less clarity in the answers of certain students. Okay. I'll explain 7th one. Very important. I wanted to tell you something about the question number 7. After discuss 6, we'll come to the 7. So guys, this was the question. What is a gene? So guys, 1 mark question, you have to write 2 sub points should be there for your answer. If it is a definition or something, you will have 2 sub points over there. Guys, gene is something. I'll explain it. Okay, Shiv, once again, I'll explain it. So guys, whenever a question for 1 mark, this is, I'm telling it not in the point of this exam conducted. I'm telling you in the point of your public board exams, which are going to commence in 2021. Okay, 2021 February, you are going to have your board exam sometime. So I'm talking about that. So we are preparing for that. So you have to concentrate very clearly. So guys, if it is a 1 mark question, 2 points must be there. The evaluator or the person who values your paper will be given an answer key, and in that answer key, they will be providing you with 2 sub points also. So for that 2 sub points, you will get the marks. So if a question like what is a gene comes for your exam, the 2 points where you are getting half plus half markers, gene is the unit of inheritance. Number 1. It is a part of the chromosome which controls the appearance, which controls the passage of hereditary characters. So half marks for it is a unit of inheritance, half mark for it is a part of the chromosome. Total 1 mark for the amazing question, 1 mark question. Guys, please don't think that it is a 1 mark question. So I'll write it in a sentence. So I'll get easily that 1 mark, because it is simply a 1 mark. Guys, 1 mark can even decide your rank. Done? So be careful. So what is a gene? It is a unit of inheritance, and it is a part of a chromosome which controls the appearance of a hereditary characteristic. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, you can write heredity. Heredity is something which is inheritance. Okay? Heredity and inheritance are the similar terms. We use it interchangeably. But heredity and variation are different. Heredity means the similar appearances in the offspring or the progeny. But what is variation? Variation means the difference between the 2 generation. You call it as the variation. So gene means it is a unit of inheritance or the unit of heredity, and it is a part of chromosome. So you have to write 2 points. I hope you might have taken your written answer scripts. So if you have written these 2 points very clearly, then you can give yourself 1 mark. Half plus half, 1 mark. Clear? Yes. This 7th question, I don't know what made you confused with this question. I don't know what made you confused with this question. Guys, listen the question. Name the largest cell present in the human body. Name the largest cell present in the human body. That was the question. Guys, the largest cell present in the human body is ovum. Okay, ovum or the egg or the female gamete is the largest cell. What made you confused? I'll tell you. You just misconfused, or you just confused it with the longest one. Guys, please be careful. The longest cell is the neuron. The longest cell present inside our body is the neuron or the nerve cell. Here, Ritesh have asked me the doubt, but he retracted his message. I don't know why. Done. So guys, the longest one is the neuron or the nerve cell. The largest one is the ovum. If it is mentioned inside the human body, name the largest cell. Overall, if a question like this comes for your exam, name the largest cell. What answer would you give for the exam? On the chat box, everyone. Yes. I was very keenly valuing so many of your paper because you written so well for the exam. So guys, if a question like this come for your exam, name the largest cell. That's it, the question. So what would be your answer? Tell me. Don't waste time. Nakasumak, it's not the difference between the male and the female. Okay, in the humans, we are telling. Definitely, it is a sex cell, right? Ritesh Kumar, it is a sex cell, right? Guys, again, you're not clear with the concept. Not clear. Guys, the smallest cell, just erase everything from your mind, just come back. Just erase everything. I'll give you once again the important one, the smallest cell. I'm not talking about a human body, I'm talking about the entire world. The smallest cell. Which is the smallest cell? It is a bacterium, a bacterial cell. You don't have to go to the higher level. The bacteria has a specific name. So the bacteria has a specific name. So I'm not mentioning. If you need it, you can take it down. No need to mention it down. Mycoplasma. Okay. For your NEET exam and all, this is a very important question. Absolutely, Nanda Kishore. Very good. The smallest cell is a bacteria, which is a mycoplasma, you will call it as. Then, the largest cell, I'm not talking about the human body, I'm talking about the entire universe. The largest cell, somebody have told me on the chat box, it is an ostrich egg. Ostrich egg is the largest cell of the entire world. Then, if the question comes like, which is the largest cell in the human body, then the answer is ovum. Then, if some kind of a question, your examiners are always trying to mislead you, right, with the answers. So, if a question comes like, name the smallest cell inside the human body, what is your answer? Just give a try, everyone. Just give a try. Name the smallest cell in the human body. Name the smallest cell in the human body, guys. No, it's not the sperm. When you have something which is smaller than the sperm, the smallest cell would be RBC. Okay, so guys, take down all these points. Smallest cell inside the human body, RBC. Largest cell inside the human body, ovum. Smallest cell in the entire universe, it is the bacteria. And the largest cell in the entire universe is the ostrich egg. So 1 mark guaranteed directly for such question. Next one. Give one reason. Many of you have written this, but some of your answers lack a bit clarity. Okay, so I want each one of you to listen to this answer very carefully. Give one reason why the multicellular organism requires special organ for exchange of gases between their body and the environment. Guys, this was again a 1 mark question for your test paper. So guys, half plus half. Okay. So in unicellular organism, the entire body is in contact. So guys, half mark for you is guaranteed over here. Guys, even though the question demands for multicellular organism, you have to write. So in unicellular organism, the entire body is in contact with the environment, half mark. And in multicellular organism, the entire organism is not in contact, and hence the symbol diffusion is not useful. Okay, sorry Nakasumak, I have not seen your question. Yes, the largest cell in the human male. Guys, in both you could say, in male especially, you would say it as the motor neuron. Guys, it was actually a concept which was hidden in your chapter control and coordination. Actually, it is removed from your 10th syllabus, right? That made you a bit confused over here. I hope that. Okay, clear with the idea? Clear? Yes. So guys, multicellular organism, you have this particular thing. Can you all hear me? The chat box is remaining silent. Yes. Thank you so much, Dikshit. So guys, this is the key for this particular question. One reason why multicellular organism requires special organ for exchange of gases between their body and their environment, because in unicellular organism, you would have the entire body is in contact with the environment. Whereas in case of multicellular organism, the organism's body is not in contact with the environment, and hence symbol diffusion is not useful. Question number 9 and question number 10. Guys, question number 9, most of you have written the case about chlorofluorocarbon, but you haven't mentioned there about from where you would get this chlorofluorocarbon. Guys, this was a 1 mark question. Half plus half marking would be done. So why is the ozone layer getting depleted at the higher levels of the atmosphere? Because of the effect of chlorofluorocarbon, half mark, which are used up in refrigerators and in fire extinguishers, another half mark. Total 1 mark for this question. Guys, this is how. Guys, I would suggest you a better thing. 20 questions, 10 more. Okay, Dikshita. Guys, some of you, I have seen in some of your paper, I'm not remembering whose paper it is, but some of you have written very neatly and very tidy in such a manner that it makes an impression for the examiner to give full marks. Okay. Some of your friends have definitely scored also full marks by writing the paper in such a very perfect manner. Just like the answer key, they have written their paper. Okay. So guys, some of you might, I've seen in some of your papers you have written, if you, what? CFC, you will get only half marks. Okay, so you have to mention from where it is being used in refrigerators and in fire extinguishers. Okay, so guys, in some of your papers, you have written it as a paragraph, but you have underlined the key points in your paragraph answer, which made me easy to correct out the paper. The same thing happens when your paper goes to valuation and Cbse board also. They would be giving an answer key and not as a paragraph. So I have made it as a paragraph in order to make you understand of how to write. I'm not telling if you write it as a paragraph, you would lose your marks. No. If you just write it in a paragraph, also just have your time to underline the important points. That is, this is the answer for the question. Then that examiner should value only that point and give you the full marks instead of reading the entire paragraph and getting bored. Right? Next question. Question number 10. Name 2 abiotic components. Guys, the question was abiotic component. Abiotic means non-living components. So this was also a 1 mark question. Direct 1, half mark plus half mark. So here in the answer I have included temperature and rainfall. Most of you have done that question correctly, but some of you have written what? Plants and animals like this. So guys, it is a biotic components. The non-living components present inside around us is considered as the abiotic components. Question number 11. Yes, sunlight, rocks, everything. Guys, any non-living component can be considered as abiotic component. Most of you have read well, only 2 or 3% have written plants, animals, producers, primary consumers like this. All those are living organisms, so they could be included in the biotic components only. Okay, guys, sunlight, rock, then lithosphere, water, oxygen, air, nitrogen, all these things can come under biotic components, not biotic, abiotic components, because all these are non-living components itself. Clear? In 2 minutes, we would move to the Menti quiz. In 2 minutes, we'll back to the Menti quiz. Be ready, everyone, with the answers. So, question number 11, 2 more questions. This is first question of section B. State 2 differences between arteries and veins. Most of you have done that well. After the class, you will have the Menti quiz, Rakesh. Okay. After the class, you would have the Menti quiz. Listen in the class. So, state 2 differences between arteries and veins. This was the question. And most of you have done well for this question. Almost everyone have answered this question correctly. Artery carry oxygenated blood. Artery carry deoxygenated blood. Then they are most deeply situated in the body. They are superficial, thick-walled, thin-walled. Most of your answer demands oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, thick-walled, thin-walled. Then valves are present, valves are absent. In arteries, valves are absent. In veins, valves are present. Then high pressure inside the artery, low pressure inside the vein. So any point you can include while you write a differentiation answer. And one most important thing, when a question comes to state the difference or to distinguish between two terms, then please try to write your answers by drawing a box like this. Instead of giving a heading and writing the 2 points and then artery, 2 points, thick-walled, oxygenated blood, veins, thin-walled, deoxygenated blood. Guys, instead of that, for a perfectionist, you have to write it in a box. It would make an impression in the mindset of this examiner valuing your paper. Yes, no more explanation for that. I hope it's clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. 12th question, most of you have written well, but the second part of the question, most of you are not satisfied with your answers. What is regeneration? State a reason why a more complex organism cannot give rise to a new individual through this method. Are you all over here? If you all, how many of you are here? I wanted to get your names fast. Just tell me, just raise your hands, everyone, or just give me a thumbs up on the chat box. Just wanted to know who all are over here. The 10 people it's showing in number. So I just wanted to know who all are over here. Listening in the class. Yes, I got the comments over here. Just everybody just put out yes or your hand raise or whatever. So regeneration, most of you have written the definition. Regeneration, it is the ability of a fully differentiated organism to give rise to a new individual organism from its body parts, and the more complex organism cannot give rise to new individuals through regeneration because their body is highly complicated. There are specific organs to do specific function. There is a labor division in the body of complex organism. Regeneration is carried out by specific cells which are not present in complex organism. Few students have written the answer in a perfect manner like this itself. Guys, among these 4 points, you can include any 2 points. Okay. Yes, any one reason as a question demands clearly for you. State a reason. State reason was only the question, then you can give it for 2. State a reason, only one reason out of the 4. I have provided you with 4 alternate options for you to write. Okay. Question number 12. Next is question number 13. Write 2 differences between binary fission. Yes, Vida Krishu, I saw you. Yes, Vanshika also over here. Yes. How are you all doing, everyone? Are you all doing fine? Write any 2 differences between binary fission and multiple fission in a tabular form as observed in cells of the organism. Guys, clearly mention in the question. Write the answer in a tabular form. Many of you have not drawn the tabular form. So that means I'm not able to provide you with the marks for those students who have not written in a tabular form, because the question clearly demands for you. And the issue with this particular question for everyone was that Yes, you can include about sister. I have given the marks for that also. About favorable, unfavorable condition also some of you have written. I have given marks for that also. So most of you have written the first statement, that is binary fission divides into two equal halves. Multiple fission divides into many what? Daughter cells. Only 1 point. Most of you could be was able to write only 1 point for this question. Guys, there are 2 points. This was a previous year question about your Cbse. Okay. Done. Question number 14. I hope 27 or 28 students have written the test. For 28 students, 2 marks clearly given for this question. Only 2 students have not attempted even this question. All other 26 students have written it very clearly in a very clear manner. And I was satisfied with some of your answer who have done who done it with the help of a checkerboard also. They have shown the cross also, xx into xy, giving xx xy like this. They have shown the cross also. I'm so happy about your answering way, guys. You did it well, so many of you. Because the sex of a child is determined by what they inherit from the father. Because in case of the father, the sperm contains 2 sets of chromosome, that is X chromosome and the Y chromosome. So the Y chromosome or these gamete or the chromosome present in the gamete of the father or the sperm determines the sex of the child. Yes, one of the next problematic question for everyone. This was an easy question. Very easy question. Can easily get you 2 marks. What are biodegradable and what are non-biodegradable substances? Select 2 biodegradable pollutants from the following: agricultural waste, glass, plastic, sewage, and DDT. Most of you have clearly given me the answer for the first part. What are biodegradable and what is non-biodegradable substances, and you secured 1 mark. Dikshit, in 2 minutes, we have reached 15th question. 5 more questions remaining. We would go to the Menti quiz. Done? Be cool. Okay. So, this was the second question. You have to select 2 biodegradable pollutants from the list. That is agricultural waste and sewage. Most of you missed the 1 mark because you have not read the question properly. You have not seen or made focus on that particular part of the question. So, you lost 1 mark. So if you have written the answer for the first part, that is a biodegradable and the non-biodegradable substances, you would get 1 mark. And if you have written 2 biodegradable pollutants, look, the 2 biodegradable pollutant, agricultural waste and sewage, another 1 mark. Question number 16. I'm giving you with a question number 16. Easy one. Is there any need for explanation? Tell me. Tell me, the active, those who are active on the chat box can tell me, do you need explanation for this question number 16? Or can we move on to question number 17? Because most of you have done this. Most of you have done the answer for this question number 16, which is a 3-mark question. Tell me, do you need explanation? Tell me, easy question, why bacteria and fungi called decomposers? Because they break down the dead remains and waste products of the organism. And why? What are the advantages of decomposers to the environment? Because they act as scavengers, so the cleansing agent, and help in the recycling of nutrients. Yes, very easy question. Most of you secured 3 marks. Next question, where most of you lost your marks. This was 1 question. Guys, read each part. This question contains 4 parts. Okay, 4 parts of the question. What is AIDS? First question. So your answer should be AIDS is a sexually transmitted disease, and they have mentioned for you the full form. That is Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. So those who have written the definition along with the full form, you will get half marks for this question. Not half, 1 mark clearly for this question. Okay, the division, I'm telling you about the division of marks. Second, which microbe is responsible for AIDS infection? Most of you have written HIV. Most of you have written the answer as HIV, but the answer evaluators will giving you marks only for the full form. Human immunodeficiency virus. So if you have written HIV plus human immunodeficiency virus, you would be guaranteed half mark. If you have written only HIV viruses cause AIDS, you will get 1/4 marks. If you have written HIV human immunodeficiency virus causes AIDS, you will get half marks. Then Third part of the question, state one mode of transmission of this disease. It is a sexual contact with the infected person. For that, you will get half mark. Explain in brief one method for the prevention of AIDS by using condom or avoiding sex with infected persons. So the last part of the question will give you 1 marks completely. So count out the marks. 1 plus half plus half plus 1. How many marks? Total 3 marks division of this question I have shown you. Clear? Moving on to Rakesh. We reached only question number 17. Please wait. Okay. It's not all about the Menti quiz. Menti is just simply to entertain you. Okay, Ritesh. But we have the Menti question after 3 questions. Just 3 more questions we have. So moving on fastly to question number 18. So guys, this was the question number 18. A blue color flower denoted by capital B is crossbred with that of a white flower. Okay, Ritesh, you can see. Is crossed with a white colored flower of small b. Guys, you know that if we cross any traits, if we take and cross it in the F1 generation, you would get only in the F1 generation plants, you would get only the plant or the character which is dominant. So the answer for the section number 1, that is blue, because blue is the dominant trait. Small b is the recessive trait. Okay, so for the blue color being dominant, all the flowers of the F1 generation will show blue color only. Okay, I'll show you with the help of a cross. Capital B crossed with the small b. So please draw up unit square everyone and just count out everything. Capital B, small b. What is your answer? Capital B, small b, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, capital B, small b. So all the four are what? Dominant. So it is a blue in color. What is the percentage of the white flowers in the F2 generation? Guys, for the F2 generation, you have to self-pollinate the breeds obtained in the F1 generation. So your answer would be 25% because only one white flower you will obtain. Okay, so let's see the answer, detailed answer for this question. Okay, so guys, in the F1 generation, you would get blue colored flowers. The percentage of white flowers in the F2 generation will be 25 because only one white flower is obtained. The genotype, guys, this was also a question which was made wrong by so much students. The ratio of the genotype of capital B and small b, capital B is 1:2. Most of you have written the ratio completely as 1:2:1. There is no hope for me to give you marks. It's because you have not read the question correctly. That's why you lose the marks over there. Last final 2 question. Question number 19, very fast. Name the parts labeled as A, B, C, D, E. Guys, tell me one by one. If no diagram, also no issue. Only the key points, the marks would be given for blue, 25%, 1:2. These 3 sentences, I would give you perfect 3 marks. If it is not even in a sentence also. Guys, second last question. Labeled parts in A, B, C and D. So guys, the parts labeled A is the fallopian tube. The part labeled A is the fallopian tube. B is the ovary. C is the uterus. D is the cervix and the vagina. So they have made you questions also related to that. I've not included the answer for the question, I hope. Yes. So guys, I hope you got the answer for the question. The production of an egg is done. First part question, production of egg in the ovary. Then fertilization site is the what? Oviduct or the fallopian tube. Implantation of the zygote is uterus. Then thickened uterus wall, and if fertilization doesn't happen, menstruation will happen over there. This was the next question. Draw the structure of a nephron and label on it. Guys, please, for your CBSE board exam also, there will be, instead of one diagram, they would be asking you 3 or 4 diagrams. What is the need for them to ask you diagram? Because the diagrams are an easy part or an easy part of the question paper where you can easily score full marks. If it is a 5 marks diagram based question or diagram question, you would easily get 5 marks if you label the parts correctly. And I told you all to draw with the diagram with the help of pencil, and I know that most of you have not read the instruction given in the top of the paper. So most of you have drawn with the help of pen, but this time I have left it and I have given marks for everybody who have drawn with pen also. For your CBSE board, no marks would be given. Yes, we are about to start the Menti. Okay, so guys, diagram question, please don't leave it unattended. If you don't know anything also, just make something rough. And one important, so much of you have used color pencil, color sketches, watercolors and all for drawing the diagram. It's not allowed for your exam paper. Just draw with a pencil, label it with a pencil. That's it. No decoration. We are not going to take the nephron diagram to a party or something. We are going to keep it attached with our paper. Okay. So what happens if the glucose is, enters the nephron? It is reabsorbed. If you all are ready, have the Josh in the class. If I get 12 hearts on the screen, then that is if all the 12 people is ready to give me hearts on the chat box. I'm going to show you the Menti code now. But before that, I want the participation from all the students over here. All the students over here, tell me you are ready for the Menti quiz or not. Yes, everyone, ready for the Menti quiz? Moving on to the Menti quiz. Yes, guys. Go to www.menti.com and use the code 5925750. I'll share the link along with the code in our Telegram groups. Go to www.menti.com and use the code 5925750. Let me take out the Menti. Yes, everyone, let me take about the Menti once again. Have you all got it? www.menti.com. Can anyone provide the code in the chat box? Can anyone type about the code in the chat box also? Yes. Join right now into the quiz using the code given over here. Yes, 23 www.menti.com. Guys, please be patient. Just wait for 2 minutes. Okay, we are about to start. Let everyone join the quiz. Yes, 6, 7, 8. The link and the code is made available in your respective groups. Okay, everyone. When it hits 20, we will start it. When it hits 20, we'll start it. Yes, it's reached 16. Ready? Starting the quiz. Yes. Hit 20. Join now, right fast. Who is the little small bird? Who is the banana fish? The dancing girl? Everyone. Who is the plane? Who is going to have everybody got the code? Yes. It reached 26. If anybody more is there, please start about your enter the quiz using the code 5925750. Starting in 2, starting in 3, starting in 2, starting in 1, and first question appears right now on your screens. Questions, the first 5 questions of your exam itself. Name the substance whose buildup in the muscles during vigorous physical exercise cause cramps. Ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy, lactic acid and energy, carbon dioxide, water and energy, pyruvate. 20 seconds to answer the question. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. The answer for the question on your screen. Absolutely, guys. 31 students voted for the question. 29 students have voted it very correctly. Thank you so much. Moving on to question number 2, everyone, on your screens right now. Question number 2 on your screens right now. You have the leaderboard only after the 5th question, which would be a last and the final question. Read the question very carefully before you answer it. Name the longest cell present in the human body. Egg or ovum, sperms, ostrich egg, nerve or neuron. Not the largest, not the smallest. The longest cell present in the human body. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yes, absolutely, guys. The longest cell is the neuron. The longest cells present in the human body, it is the neuron. Question number 3 on your screens. Only 5 questions. So those who want to join the quiz, go to www.menti.com and use the code 5925750. Third question on your screens. Take care. In human males, the testes lie in scrotum because it helps in the secretion of estrogen, process of mating, formation of sperms, easy transfer of gamete. Yes, 3, 2, 1, and time is up. The answers on the screen, everyone. The formation of the sperm. Absolutely very good, guys. 36 students playing the quiz and 28 students have answered the question very correctly. Question number 4 on your screens. Take care. You guys are going really well. Question number 4. The contraction and expansion movement of the walls of the food pipe is called easy one. Translocation, transpiration, peristalsis, and digestion. Yes. Where are the others? Only 36 students participating in the quiz. 37. Yes. We have last and the final question coming in front of you for the next time. 5th one will be the last question, after which you have the final leaderboard and we'll announce the winner also. Absolutely very good, guys. Very good. Peristaltic movement is the expansion and the relaxation movement of the food pipe. Question number 5, last and final question on your screens. Do well for your exam. Also, in the upcoming exam, try to score as much as mark. Question number 5, 515. Last and the final question on your screens right now. Identify the correct path of urine in the human body, right from its production to the excretion. You have to tell me the answers. Kidney, urinary bladder, urethra, ureter, urinary bladder, ureter, kidney, urethra, kidney, ureter, urethra, urinary bladder, kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Absolutely very good. 18 students have made the answer correct. Guys, kidney to urinary bladder. I'll show you. Those who have voted for this, I'll show you the diagram for your particular excretory path. Okay, so guys, this is a kidney. Option A, I'm telling about those who have matched it with option A. Option A, kidney will directly attach to the urinary bladder. Then you have the urethra. And then you have the ureter. Is it the diagram for those who have voted for option A? No, this cannot be the diagram. It's over. Book world, it's over. This was the final question. Guys, for those who have watched it as option B, their excretory pathway is starting with like this. Is it? Urethra. Then you will have the kidney. On both sides, then you will have the urethra. No, guys, these all are blunter answers. The correct answer 18%, kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and the urethra. Leaderboard on your screens, everyone. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's see who is the winner. Yes. Top 10 students in the leaderboard. Absolutely. Rohit is a winner for today's quiz by securing 4542 points, followed by Anuj Singh 4451, Mars 4428, Vanshika 4304, Rachit 4211, Varun 4088, Arito 4056, cannot see the name, 3899, Nandu Kerala Blasters fan, okay. 3829 and Anshuman with 3823 points. So congratulations to everyone who have took part in the quiz. Yes. Congratulations everyone. It's not about the position or anything. I hope you have done everything very perfect. You have got the answers for everything. So guys, those who have not liked the session, don't forget to like the session right now. So guys, this is the link of our Telegram group at BioOfficial 10 provided in the description box. So don't forget to join our description group of our BioPoint channel right now, those who haven't yet not joined. And don't forget to like the session, those who have entered right now for playing the Menti quiz. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and go before you leave the channel. And this is your syllabus for the next test on 22nd November 2020, Biology full portion syllabus. I'll inform you about after next Sunday. Next Sunday is your next exam, 22nd November. So when the answer discussion comes for that particular lecture, so like this, you will have the Menti quiz following the session. Yes, Anuj, I'm talking to you. Okay, so thank you guys. We have discussed everything and this was our last thing. Thank you guys. Have a good sleep, everyone. Wake up with a fresh mind tomorrow. Start walking. Bye-bye. Have a good day.